after Drag Race, you end up releasing a song called Rupauligize.
Mm-hmm.
And in Rupauligize, you say...
Then when All-Star comes around, you say, tell me I don't need it, even though I bought the gowns. Bitch, wait.
Were you actually called for All-Stars?
Yes. I was booked for All-Stars. And I was trying on a gown at Siren on Sunset, or it was either Siren or Paper Bag Princess. One of the two places. I went to both stores. It was the second one. I don't remember which was first. But I was in the dressing room. It was latex. It was Siren. I was zipping it up and powder all over because you have to put powder on to get latex on. And Susan Haber, my manager, calls me and she says, they're canceling you for All-Stars. And this was Friday. I was supposed to report on Sunday for All-Stars. In June, I had canceled all these Pride gigs the season I was on. So there were plenty of gigs. I canceled thousands of dollars worth of work. Probably like at least 25, to clear 3-4 weeks. It was a lot of money. And I was like, oh, wow. So for the next 3 weeks, I sit with my thumb in my ass and do nothing. I was like, this is like a loss of income. I signed my contract. I signed everything. They canceled me because the quote was, we don't see you having stakes or stories with any of the girls. And you know why? I think because a month before I had just done Drag U. Mm-hmm. And I had done Drag U because one girl didn't pass her background check because they had found stuff by then. That girl that didn't pass her background check was also the one I probably would have had the most stakes with, from what everybody said, Fifi. So once it was found out she couldn't do Drag U, All-Stars was after Drag U, so she definitely couldn't do that one, so they canceled me. And they brought on me.
The feud with Ru, did that come from the All-Stars and the disqualification drama?
No, she doesn't give a fuck about me. And I honestly don't give a fuck about her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't care. She doesn't know some of our names, you know?
I mean, there's videos of DragCon of her not knowing people's names, so...
Literally, at the reunion for season 7 or 8, whichever one Layla was on, she calls her Lila 3 times. And then it's earpiece, earpiece, earpiece. Okay, we're gonna go back. And then she says Layla's introduction correctly. And she doesn't look at Layla, who's like feet away from her, and say, girl, sorry, I met you once and you were on 2 episodes and you got kicked off, make a joke of it. She doesn't even say that. It's like, you're a drag queen, and that's another queen that you just fucking insulted in front of a room full of people by not even knowing her name. And you can't be like, girl, sorry.
Yeah. Or yeah.
You know what? Gratitude is not conditional, so I have nothing bad to say about the person. But there's so many better things to wonder about than what makes her tick.
Yeah.
I think.
That's true. And I mean, you've made a name of yourself without her. And that's...
No. I would not be in the position I am literally across the street from the production company that makes Drag Race without RuPaul's Drag Race. So I haven't made a name without her. I went on her show to become a name. And it kind of happened. And you've taken that,
but then you've become your own self after that.
Sure. Well, I was always me, but her show helped me become the name.
More, yeah.
I guess.
So
the girls are still saying my name wrong when they introduce me to be shady at shows. They're saying, Willam, give it up. I'm like, really? You don't know my name? They try it. Trisha and the Try Babies. They know. They know.
There's no way they don't know.
It happened in South America once 2 years ago, and that was a language thing, I think. But whatever.
What do you think the biggest misconception of Willam is?
That I have like hundreds of wigs. I don't. I only have like 78. I don't know. I try to stay off of Reddit now because it wasn't doing good stuff for my self-esteem. So I don't really know what the biggest. People are afraid. A lot of times I get feedback like, I thought you were going to be a bitch, or wow, you're so much bigger in person. So just like the normal, like...
Bigger?
Fatter really? And taller. People think I'm really tiny because on Drag Race I was like 140 pounds and like this skinny, like blonde twink. And now I'm like a normal sized person. I'm like 160, 155.
I don't think I would ever like to see somebody in public and be like, oh, you look a lot bigger.
Oh, the meet and greets all the time. The things that people say out of the mouths of babes, literally like, Oh my God, I thought you were gonna be so much smaller and tiny. No, bitch, I'm a man in a wig, and you just paid $20 to meet me and take a picture. Concentrate. Stop talking. Like, honestly, I love meet and greets, but sometimes it's just like, me and Alaska will turn to each other and be like, did they just say that? They think that was okay to say to me. Like, why? It's great. I love it. You know, the one person out of the room of 99.
So, okay, Gaga quote.
God bless. God is a Gaga.